September 30, 2023, Paris. The European Union has expanded its investigation beyond Iranian individuals, companies involved in the production of reconnaissance and attack drones to include international companies, other countries that indirectly provide parts for Iran's drone production. European security experts told Al Monitor that Brussels and Washington's cooperation on the issue has recently increased in an effort to thwart Iran's drone production by destroying supply chains of imported components and technologies. On July 20, European Council announced new restrictive measures banning the export of components used in drone construction and production from European Union to Iran. This marked the fourth wave of drone-related sanctions targeting specific individuals and organizations. Europe's intelligence efforts then turned to international companies and non-Iranians importing drone components. On Friday, Switzerland announced it was tightening its sanctions against Iran's drone industry, adopting sanctions similar to those announced by the European Union last July. A September 27 report by The Guardian revealed that European components were used in the production of Iranian suicide drones used in recent attacks on Ukrainian cities. The report cited a document presented by Ukrainian officials at the G7 summit last August, which claimed that hundreds of Shahed 131 and Shahed 136 unmanned aerial vehicles that Russia used against Ukraine in the last 3 months contained Western technologies. The report claimed that 52 components were discovered in the Shahed 131 model and 57 components in the Shahed 136 model. Iran uses screen companies. David Khalfa, coordinator of the African and Middle East Observatory of the French think tank Jean-Jaures Foundation, an expert on strategic issues, emphasized that Iran uses screen companies to supply drone components and often buys them from third countries with less stringent exports controls compared to the European Union. Faced with American and European sanctions, Iran often uses such companies to buy parts from countries such as Venezuela, Costa Rica, Kazakhstan or Vietnam. Europe has lagged behind in the fight against the proliferation of Iranian drones. Truth be told, until Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Brussels did not fully grasp the danger represented by these cheap but destructive and lethal weapons. Khalfa said. He says Americans have identified the UAV threat before, when UAVs were used in Iraq and Syria. It took Russia's war against Ukraine for Europe to realize the threat. While Europe has for years focused on measures to counter proliferation of nuclear weapons, Iran has established a secret commercial network to purchase the components and know-how required for production of low-cost unmanned aerial vehicles. Europe is now working against the clock with the United States and trying to prevent Iran from buying drone components abroad that it needs, that they cannot produce themselves.